Welcome back to the State Farm Champions Classic. Time now for Game 2, the nightcap. Number 9, Duke, and number 3, Kentucky. Tonight's game, a part of ESPN's Journey to the Tourney, a season-long spotlight on games that will impact the tournament. And speaking of which, the Final Four is going to be held right here in this building. Will one of these programs, either Mike Krzyzewski's Blue Devils or John Calipari's Wildcats, be here tonight? All we can tell you for sure, this is the first time in 11 years Duke has met Kentucky, and that means this guy's excited.
Suleiman, he's a very good player, very talented. Somebody used to.
Kentucky does not have a single player as Goodwin comes up with a block. And here
he's a scoring guard. He's trying to play the point. He's like a mini version, they say, of Westbrook.
Wiltshire, he can really shoot it. I mean, he can really shoot it.
He flat out, man, you give him any kind of room, and there's a chance to make a living when you can shoot the ball.
6'7", 6'8", more athletic wing players now than they had last year.
Yeah, they feel they're a lot deeper as a team.
Whoa.
Oh, that's big time. That's Poitras. That is big time. They talk about his strength, his power. He just has to be more assertive.
Gave up 28 offensive rebounds. Now a turnover. Julius Mays leading the way. Transfer from out of Wright State, knocks it down.
He can shoot the ball. He's a guy that got the extra year, graduated out of Wright State. I'm big against Duke. He came back and won that game.
Cauley-Stein. He was a wide receiver in high school last year at 7 feet tall. Looks like he picked the right sport, though.
Absolutely. He's agile, he's fragile, and he's Digger Phelps' favorite player. Digger said, I love this guy. He's my Draymond Green. Come on, Digger. There he is right there. He should have a big year. Should be right in the hunt this year for Player of the Year in the ACC.
Poitras again.
He's the kid that had to wake up. Big-time talent. They win. Take a look right now. King Alex. We're going to watch him down in the post. This diaper dandy, baby. Up he goes. What a great play down in the post. And here he is now. Great athleticism. Look at the balance, the agility.
Chance to spend some time with Jay Will over in Germany. He was part of the crew in the game between Michigan State and Connecticut. Noel on the inside on the feed from Wiltshire.
Nice little pass by Wiltshire. Good interior pass. The inside. There he is now going to go. You think he's going to shoot the hook shot, but he finds his teammate. And then there's the quickness. He had a good first step right there, Noel. I think he needs more touches. Get him a little confidence. You got to get this guy involved offensively.
The good one again. Rebounding a problem for the Cats. Butler can't finish. Noel hits the deck. Ball still loose. And here come the Wildcats.
Now here's where he's at his best usually, in the open court.
Plumlee couldn't get it. Goodwin knocks down the three.
That's a big-time three for him because normally he's not a good shooter.
Nice look inside. Noel leans in. Yes.
I think they're going to go to the big guy. I'll tell you something. He is not as bad as people say down in there.
Goodwin gets it back, defended by Suleiman.
See, Wilshire's got to step out and get some shots.
Goodwin, feathery touch.
He's a scorer, man. He's a born scorer. No way in the world is he a point guard. Too much standing around.
Left hand. Not a good shot for Noel. 10 to shoot. Still into the hands of the Wildcats. Poitras from the corner for three.
I'll tell you one thing. With his athleticism, his ability to shoot the ball, he has scored them all over. He'll pass the basketball.
6'4" freshman out of Houston.
He's a winner.
Mays in and out. Poitras in.
Is he a man? Is he a child? Somebody better tell that guy how good he can be. He can be a special player.
And a timeout taken by Duke. Done by Alex Poitras.
That's Major League, man. That's Major League. That's a man. Rebounding really is an area where both clubs have not really been good rebounding teams early this year.
Suleiman rejected by Noel. Suleiman went 0 for 7 in the first half, but he did have 5 assists. Dean and I here against the Cats.
See, those are the things they're going to get better and better for. Nice little screen. Flip on the top by Wiltshire and Archie Goodwin. I love Goodwin. I don't care how many mistakes he makes.
Kentucky foul.
Little alley-oop. Look at the back screen. Screen by Noel created the opportunity. No one read it from the secondary defensive end. There's Wiltshire throwing it up on top. And there's Goodwin off. Got the little jump shot.
2-point lead again for the Blue Devils.
Little 1-on-1 right now. The two diaper dandies going at it.
Poitras over Suleiman, just too strong.
Yeah, too strong, too big, too physical.
Led by Kentucky's 8, including last year, of course. Noel having a battle just to keep possession, still loose, and finally Duke ball.
They're going to watch out for a big spurt by Duke.
Suleiman and Noel the rejection.
That's the shot blocking ability they talked about. He really can protect the basket. He's got great timing around the goal. Long, lean, and mean.
28. And he got all of this, didn't he?
Absolutely. Cauley-Stein and also Noel.
Noel guarded by Hairston. Cauley-Stein had Kelly on him. Missed jumper. Offensive rebound. Put back Poitras. And then got tangled up with Hairston. And Hairston right away trying to signal that he didn't mean to do that.
He didn't go in tough. They're trying to stay in front of him all the time. Go out to beat him with the dribble.
Noel won't take the jumper. Cauley-Stein forces it up and in.
He has a great future. He really does. I don't think he has any concept of how good he can be. Got some screens for him to help him out.
Noel, aggressive move. Nicely done.
He's been impressive tonight. He's been very impressive.
So-called mid-major programs in America, the two programs who have achieved things that some high majors haven't. Speaking of high major, there's Alex Poitras rising for another jam.
Put some pressure on that basketball.
Noel dives in, comes over to steal.
Tell you, Noel, very impressive.
And Wiltshire on the feed from Mays, and here come the Cats.
I would go after him. Pressure a little more. Good timeout right there.
And Mike Krzyzewski wants to get Seth Curry back into the game. A couple of bad possessions for Duke, and Kentucky with a couple of lightning-quick baskets.
See, take a look right now. Pass to the high post. Look to the opposite side. Duke does a poor job defending. Must-see ball, man. Then a ball right to the inside. Bring it to the offside. And there's Poitras. Poitras is absolutely a man. And here's the run on. Great defensive play by Noel. The long arms. Wiltshire gets out. Front, transition, gets the layup. Easiest look he's had all night.
Wiltshire with his first offensive game has really developed over the years.
You can see the confidence, the fact that he wants the ball with 4 fouls.
Goodwin the lob, here they go again.
Nice little combo to two diaper dandies. But if they're going to win and come back in this game.
Here he goes. The pull-up from the elbow, yes.
Big-time score. Just a big-time bona fide score.
And meanwhile, as you said, they continue to trade baskets, and the seconds continue to tick away. Mays. Poitras again.
He's a man. He's a man. They're going to love him in Lexington.
Well, this is just a tough matchup for Suleiman to try to box out a guy who's 3 inches taller and about 4.
Wow, Dickie V.
Oh, absolutely. He's a definitely diaper dandy. Look at that man right here. Unbelievable. Strong. Mr. Noel says, hey, what about me? I want to get in the act with those long, long arms. And Plumlee right there.
Played that one last season. We've seen it used a lot. A turnover.
I got to convert off that turnover.
Nice play by Goodwin to find Mays for 3.
He can shoot the ball. He was a pretty good shooter when he played at Wright State. He gives him that dimension.
And give Goodwin a lot of credit for making the unselfish play.
Yeah, he really did.
Let's see if they go after Plumlee again, playing with 4 fouls. Noel has shown a couple of good post moves. Or it's the drive by Goodwin to make it a 3-point game.
What a scorer he is. What a scorer. I'll tell you one thing about the Kentucky kids. They are a tough-minded group. They lost a 15-point lead against Maryland. And Maryland, you would think, had them on the ropes. And they found a way to win the game late. And that is a tribute to their mental toughness. This is Seattle Slew or Secretariat either. There's Goodwin. Look at this guy. Is he a big-time player? A little isolation. Coach K calling over. Chris Collins. Look at Noel.
Dick, the freshmen have combined for 49 of Kentucky's 61 points. This again, Poitras kind of hiding in that inside corner, looking for the rebound. Here he comes on the baseline, and he's got the rebound. And it works. I mean, they don't run plays for him. They just send him to the glass, and it works.
He's got to learn how to post inside. He's got to really learn how to use that body in a low post. And Mom is jumping up and down. Now look at Poitras. He's going to give me the ball. I'll just grab it off the glass, man. I'll be a Windex man. And there he's with the conversion. Shot selection so big. You got to give the edge to the veterans right now, the seniors.
Curry, nice hesitation move.
He's been a difference maker right now late in the game. He's wanted the rock in his hands. He's made all the big plays, went to the free throw line. The difference, having a veteran and experience.
With the ball, but down by 5 as the seconds tick away.
A must possession. They must score in this possession.
Goodwin out of balance, traveled.
He did travel.
Yeah.
They were a little late calling it, but he did travel.
2-possession game right now. There's still 22 seconds left. That one makes it a 7-point game.
You got to run it up real quick.
Well put though. Goodwin looking for Wilcher. Can't get the shot off. Poitras can. Way short. Duke ball again.
Wilcher's 1 for 2 shooting a 3.
That's a touchdown pass here to Kelly.
Forget about it. It's another W for Mike Krzyzewski. Just what he needs. Another win.
Number 929. Noel with the slam. And that's going to be the final here in Atlanta as the Duke Blue Devils, in their first meeting with Kentucky in 11 years, hand the young Wildcats a loss here at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta by a score of 75-68. Smiles all around for Duke as they go to 2-0 on the season. For Dick Vitale, Andy Katz, I'm Dave Shulman. Thanks for watching as Duke defeats Kentucky 75-68. Coming up next, it's SportsCenter, a mega trade into baseball, among other stories. So long from Atlanta.